It's the city's 7+ hills. Welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. D.S. Criggs to return it. And he dodged the tackle. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them, the final QB taken in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Texas, the rookie, Quinn Ewers.
Can you watch Quinn Ewers throw a football? And I got to do it a bunch collegiately. You see why he was the #1 player in the country coming out of high school. Had to overcome some injuries over his time collegiately. He's got to maximize this opportunity and show off his greatest strength, and that is his ability to fire it.
They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. They put a receiver in motion right. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Here's a screen for Achane. Solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his 2nd Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Burrow out of the shotgun. Steps up, and he's running with it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Let's get to the game here to Chase Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 24 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Jack Jones making that tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Burrow from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've got up 6-0.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals 7, Dolphins 0.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Eskridge on the return. Escapes the defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, here's Ewers. Left side, that's there, caught! And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. When the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Bengals going down here, 6 DBs out there, 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll throw for it. That'll be the first and more. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. One of their best play calls in this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first.
First down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the shotgun, Ewers. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Throwing now, it's Ewers. Finds him over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And this one does not go far. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Play action, Ewers. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samaje Perine on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals all set to go for their 2nd drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now. Burrow. The left side, and Gesicki has it. Manages a gain of 3 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Looking to throw, Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Burrow. He takes it himself. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
4 yards.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs. It's so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
On first down, here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, that's a run to toe-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Burrow gets it to him on the screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bengals have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Burrow setting to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Get ready to spin, get ready to spin.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Caught near the goal line. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Dolphins 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins and a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. Out for big yards on the right side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that is a Dolphins first down.
Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Throwing here, Ewers. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, play action. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route cave at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now off the play action. Brought in close to the 8. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Trying to run it in, Achane. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Ewers to the air now. Finds his back. Achane. They're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards. Brings up 3rd and goal.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Now the Bengals have it. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play no one expected to force a fumble. This effort directly kept points off the scoreboard. It's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He's inside the 10. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
They're a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
41. Dolphins 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. Jukes away from one. And this drive will start inside the 25. Miami offense headed out there now. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. And off running left. It's H-Hand. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Burrow setting up the play action. stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant did. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Extra DB out there for the Fins. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Throw left side. Caught by Higgins. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
It's fielded at the 14. And he dodged the tackle. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 30-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Ewers. The throw to the right finds Waddle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be first down Miami.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. It's Achane on the inside give. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
10 more yards. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 10 yards.
Looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
He tucks it and takes off.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But then that's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's Ewers. he's calling his own number again. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is the Dolphins' first down.
When the play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Chan, a first down carry. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making a one-score game before halftime. Devon Chan with the touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengal offense getting the football late in the first half. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Final throw before the break. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
For that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Jamar Chase. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So 1st down from the 41. Brown on the inside give. Rob flat, 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. They have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. A run now with Achane. Escapes the defender. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32. And stick with Achane. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Achane again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you ever run into a brick wall? No, me neither. I think we just watched it.
Bengals into the nickel set. 3rd down. To throw, Ewers. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
That sack once again taking me to my backyard. Playing ball with the neighbors. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. That ball better come out. And when you're getting sacked as often as he is, you would think his timing would be a little better.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Chase coming in motion right. Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
They're out now, ready to punt it. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. Jukes away from one. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dolphins, their running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Ewers. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action, Ewers. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They run. It's Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's a handoff for Achane. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Brown again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Burrow to the air now. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 22. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. It's caught, Chase has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To throw again. It's Burrow. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Complete to Chase Brown. He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Back to the line they come, second down. Burrow back to throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
His drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They run the counter to Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And the fair catch made here at the 15. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. No throw, third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Brings it in at the 12. Breaks the tackle. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Slot man motioned over. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now motion him out of the backfield. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're going to drop it. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he puts him air under this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on for the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Punting unit out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Okay, in a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, a give to Brown. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
3rd and just 2 to go. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. On the keeper, it's Burrow. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
2nd and 7.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going with Brown on the ground. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. They'll run again with Brown. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.